Oh, that's gold. That's gonna be a gold one. It's nice. But how do you know when you pull gold? By the way, that wasn't an actual pull shard. What's going on? That wasn't a pull summon. It's go time. This is Mortar Mike. This is another Watcher of Realms video. The reason I wanted to show you guys that is today, I will give you the definitive way of how to tell what type of champions you are about to pull from the animation. I showed this to Fastidious during our stream recently. His stream, I ended up jumping in. I think it was like 2 days ago. And shout out to you guys, man. You guys really showed up and showed out. The subscriber count has freaking skyrocketed. So I'm so thankful to you guys. I think we started that day at like 40. And by the end of that day, we were like at 105. And now we're at like 180 something. It might be at 200 by the time this video comes up. So I gotta thank you guys. The first 100 is always a milestone, but freaking A, like I'm hyped right now. But today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to definitively tell the fastest way possible. And I was supposed to put this video out yesterday, but you guys, I got 2 little ones and I got a wife and we are out and about and everywhere, so I missed my time for that, but today I must do it. Today it must occur. I'm gonna start with 3 different versions and I'm gonna use some animations later in the edit to show you guys what I'm talking about. But this is gonna be a really good way for you guys to tell immediately what you're pulling. Now I will say this, do not watch this video if you do not want to know this. Because once you learn it, you cannot unlearn it. You will always see it. You will immediately know what you're getting. There's no guessing. There's not even a chance you'll get it wrong once you know the idea, once you know the way to do it. So you can tell I'm farming in the background on the game, but I have 3 clips that I can use to show you guys how to do it. So the way that I'm going to demonstrate to you guys now, I'm going to pop it over to the screen here. I'm going to pause this one. Now, this is also good too because I am not playing any audio of the game. I'm not playing any audio of these spin sounds. So this is great because the audio does give it away what you're pulling, which is good too. But this is even better than the audio. I mean, seriously, it's that easy. But the first one we're going to do are rare shards. How can you tell? All right, that's going to play here. But the easiest way to tell, there is an area on the screen. I'm gonna put my hand where it was if you're playing like right around like here. So remember where my hand is right here. There's an area under the spire. It's like a black area. Think of like an entrance of like going into like a coliseum and you're one of the fighters or something. There's a little area down here. I treat it like a bar. I treat it like an energy bar. The higher the fog is in that area, the rarity is defined on what you're getting. So if the fog is like halfway height of that entrance, then it's going to be a rare. Whether it's a single pull or a 10 pull, you're guaranteed you got a rare in there. If the fog fills to the highest part of that black entrance, then you have an epic, guaranteed epic, whether it's a single pull or a 10 pull. That's a guaranteed epic. And I will show you the difference between the Legos at the end. This one is going to be a rare one, so you can see the difference. This is rare. If you see it's rare, you saw the fog was halfway at the very beginning. That's a really good way to know. I'm gonna play it again. See the fog is only halfway filling on the right hand side. We're looking under that spire, so there's 4 spires from the right, not the furthest right one, the one second from the right. So right, like between the big crystal and the little crystal, you see it the entire time. So you see it's halfway filled. That's a really good way for you guys to tell. Now, if we're talking about if you're pulling epics, you're gonna notice that fog's a little bit higher. So one more time, I'm gonna play it again so you guys see it. See the low fog, that's low fog for rare. Now, moving into epics. This is epics. Notice the fog is substantially higher in that area on the right. This is epics. You see that entire area is foggy? It's hard to tell the difference, but I'll show it again just so you see it. This is rare. You see how low the fog starts. It's less than half, it's like halfway filled. It's an easy way to tell. Moving into the epics. Epics is completely filled. So I treat it like it's a little gauge of knowing what you're gonna get. Now what's crazy about this is the legendary version is blatantly obvious on how you can tell it is. Because that little block area, becomes glass. So it's like they closed the doors to the Coliseum. So if you see a glass blue bottom on there where it's supposed to be the black areas, that's when you've automatically pulled a legendary. So I'm gonna jump into this video here. I'm gonna show you guys the legendary version. Are you ready? Look at how obvious this is now that you know it's there. Starting now. You see the glass on the bottom? Guaranteed legendary every time you see that. If you see that area blocked on the bottom, like there's no access to get in there, there's too much pull radiation or whatever, that is the easiest way to tell. So look at the difference here. I'm gonna go back into blue. Blue, you see it's barely filled, easy way to tell. Purple, more filled, easy way to tell. Legos, completely glass. It is so easy to tell. Now that you guys know this, I regret to inform you, you will think about that every time you pull summons in this game. It's going to happen, but at the same time, it's kind of cool to know. I think that Fasty was loving learning how to do this. I might even have to grab a clip or something from him learning it, because he was like, yeah, I got it now. I got it now. But once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. But that's just a cool thing to know to do in the game. I will tell you guys also, I have one more video coming today for you guys that I think is going to be great. It's another Plan or Perish video. This is for the third boss of Immortal Codex, the Styx boss, which is basically a hollowed out Zealous. But we're gonna have fun with it. You can see I'm farming in the background right here because we have one more day of the Frenzy option for Gear Rate 2. So if you see here on my end, I am still doing it because I'm gonna get some of these rewards. I managed to get Gear Rate 20 completed. I love it. Gear Rate 220 completed, I love it. I beat Gear Rate 219. Gear Rate 220 is the exact same thing, but higher requirements for attack. Higher requirements for damage, that's it. 21 is also that, but I gotta get my Comet a little bit stronger so that he can knock that out. So just looking at rewards here, this is so funny. Look at how close I come to losing this every single time. Look at this. I lose one champ, lose the second champ here, and he has a turnaround at the gate, and I end up getting the dub there. So it is very, very tight, but I found out a way online of how to do this. It's very easy. Just look up, the way I looked it up, I looked up Gear Rate 2, 19, no Sadie. That's what I looked up because I don't have a Sadie, and Sadie makes all of this so much easier because you could just leave your champs out. Most of them won't die, and you can test with that and see who's gonna make it or not. But the next video I'm gonna make is gonna be for the Styx boss, STYX, which is the last boss. I'm gonna show you guys how to prepare for it. There's some easy ways to do it. I'm gonna show you guys what are some great champion ideas, and we're gonna make it happen today. I wanna thank you guys yet again for watching my content. I appreciate you guys so much. I highly recommend, if you get a chance, to look up this video here from Fastidious. And I still gotta figure out the hand thing in making content. Here, I don't know, here, it's gonna be here. But that's the video that Fasty made where he streamed, and I ended up jumping in there, and that's how we met for the first time, actually. And we had a heck of a good time there. That's where a lot of you guys might have seen me for the first time, but we're here to kick butt. I appreciate you guys. Get ready. Tomorrow is the next Immortal Codex area, and we're going to kick butt because we're going to be prepared to get those S's, those double S's, those triple S's if possible. I don't even know if I have the champs for it, but I'm going to give it my best shot. I've gotten S in everything so far. S or S plus in everything so far. It can only get better. I appreciate you guys. This is Mortar Mike. Remember, it's go time, and have a magnificent day. Take care.